was one last thing I wanted to leave, wanted to kind of do here, because I know it's interesting when someone's reaction to certain words. It's funny, we talked about
Ooh, word games.
something triggering. Yeah, something triggered what we were talking about earlier. But just I'm gonna list 5 words, phrases, and you just tell me what comes to mind when you hear them. Okay. All right. First one is ego death.
Misunderstood.
Agreed.
Okay. Second, this one will be easy for you, but it's I want to ask it anyway. Purple.
Ooh, the color of illusion. Oh, do I get to like talk about it, or I just get one?
Whatever you want to do.
Illusion, manipulation of the visible light spectrum. The bending of light. They say because it requires us the light to bend around itself and wrap around, and they tell us to bend the truth is to tell a lie, and then we know light is light, truth is light, and so it's like bending. Purple requires the bending of light, bending of truth to be created. So illusion, deception. That's my final answer. Deception. Final answer.
Deception. Here's more of a thing, whatever you want to call it. Immune system.
Oof. Also misunderstood.
Big time.
Big time. If it exists as they tell us it does, if it operates like they tell us it does, vaccines don't make sense. It doesn't make we're either being told we're either being told the wrong information about how our bodies really work. I definitely think we're being lied to about what vaccines are and what viruses are and what can invade our body. So I think so much disease comes from within. Dis-ease is the root cause of disease. I've gotten off topic on this one. Woo! But that one,
that's why I thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, but yeah. So immune system, I think that it's like Trojan horse. Like where the gates of the gates of the palace go down and they let in this gift, the Trojan horse, just because it appears to be something. I think that when our immune system is healthy and robust, nothing can get by our walls, where it's an impenetrable. But I think that there are so many things in society that throw spears at our prison walls, or try to coax our prison walls down. They try to get us to let our guard down and let that thing in, that Trojan horse in. And I think I just think that some of it is just the way fear, the way our lives are built around fear and tension and stress and anxiety are kind of the cornerstones for how we live and operate in this world, with always having debt hung over our shoulders, or family interpersonal, or work drama. I think so much of corporate America is just made for drama. I think all of that is it's just all goes to being part of the grand design to keep us unwell, to keep us living in a way that's not meant. We're just not living right. We're not doing it right. Not natural.
Not living natural, that's for sure. And it's funny how all those things that you mentioned, and there are so many more, those things are a big part of what, if, like you said, if it works the way that we're told it works, keeps those defenses down. They work together to keep that immune system suppressed, in a sense. I've become very fascinated with the immune system. So I just wanted to add that.
I don't profess to know the ins and outs of it, but what I do know, what I can observe with my eyes, is what they tell us and what's happening. And it just doesn't add up. If you believe everything, if you believe what they're telling us, then you should see that it's not adding up. So something's hinky in the equation, anyway.
Something's not. Yeah. Two more. Next one's loosh.
Loosh, that juicy loosh.
You call it that way too, juicy loosh.
I love that juicy, because I think that loosh is if you were to think of us as a fine wine or grapes, the loosh is our juice, is our extraction. I think it's our energy source. I think it's kind of like the black goo, that we're all killing ourselves over. Loosh is a term for the energy swirled in the body. And I think that they are constantly keeping us unsettled, the ups as well as the downs. I think we're always kept away from this calm center space. always.
Right.
I think, and I think
Always.
whether it's extreme levels of joy and the best of life, extreme exaltation or whatever, like that's also very energetically pulling, but I think that the majority of the loosh is concentrated, like the real juicy energy is our fear, anxiety, sadness, despair, everything that a lot of addictive behaviors that go into that. There's just like that churning energy, that swirling energy that is kind of like guiding you at every moment. And we talked about fear. We talked about fear a lot, but fear is a prison. Fear is a way to control a society. Fear is a biological prison because it will keep you doing behaviors for no reason, and without logic, and you will happily do them. Like we become our own prison guards when we don't need prison walls, because when they use fear as a tactic to control society, you don't need force.
You auto domesticate.
Yeah.
They don't need
the masking. Everyone was shaming each other for not wearing a mask. Like we became our own prison wardens. It got out of control.
And they know it too. Absolutely. Yeah. Last word, love.
Oh man, I'm glad we're ending on this because it's kind of how we started, isn't it?
Yeah,
love,
it's exactly how yeah.
Love is it. Love is it. And I don't know if we know quite. I don't think we've been told again, like whatever they tell us our love is. I don't think we've been told what the true love is, but it is the answer. I think, we talked about unconditional love. I think the word is agape. It's like the idea of, it's like unconditional love without limits, and love to all, and love for all, and not a temporary feeling, but a constant state of living in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a wavelength, possibly. I think it's like a wavelength to live on. And I think that I'm trying to think, but I think I don't know if I've ever encountered someone who like embodied that, who I just felt that in their presence. But I bet you there are some people in this world, many that don't even realize it, that are like there, that have like reached it, even though they don't know how to explain it. Or I think they're probably the ones that are not on the news. They're the people that are just living.
Exactly.
They're the everyday heroes. Yeah. I'm not there yet. I'm still dealing, I certainly, as much as I talk about love, like I still definitely am working through things. I treat myself poorly so much of the time. Like my conversations in my own head, sometimes I'm like, who are you talking to? Why would you talk to yourself like that? I still have to, I still am learning to not do negative talk because of like all the programming that like I grew up with. Like we're so mean to ourselves sometimes. And I think that comes out in others. Like I can be very short unnecessarily. And it's like, I don't want that of anything, treat others as you would want to be treated. That really is cheat code in life. I think that if we can get to a point where we are existing in the world as like a true equanimity, like a true, a true equal exchange at all times, and a truth exchange at all times, and not like deception and, hey, how are you? Even that's like a level of deception, we don't realize it, but it is. There's got to be something there. There's got to be something about like,
and we're still searching through it all together. That's for sure. Yeah. But no, that was awesome. And this has been real as always.
So good. Yeah. Thank you both. This was awesome. Yes, this is a wonderful way to spend some time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you both.
Thank you so much.
G, did you have anything else?
No, just have a wonderful evening. Thank you again, HV. I'm sure I'll hit you up in like 10 months.
Okay. No, sooner the better, actually.
Absolutely. I'm always reaching out. So we'll definitely be in touch, and always keeping an eye on your great work.
I hope to hear from you both sooner than later.